Hello, in this tutorial, we're going to create a graph showing the grand mean and residuals in relation to grand mean. First of all, we're going to create the data. The data contains two variables, treatment and response. I run the code and we can see the data. The data contains two variables, treatment and response, and the treatment has four levels, A, B, and C, and each level has four replicates. In the second step, we're going to fit a model, that is ANOVA model, and get residuals. We use the code AOV, and the response by treatment, the data we use is data. We run the code, and then we add a new column, that is residuals. I run the code, and we can check the new data. As you can see, our data now has a new column, residuals. After we have this data, we can start to create the plot. We need to use the package ggplot2. So we run the code. Before we create the plot, we need to add a small offset to avoid overlap between residual lines. As you can see here, the residual lines do not overlap on each other. To obtain this, we need to get some offset for them. We need to add a new column offset to the data, and we use the code wrapped and sec from minus 0.15 to 0.15, and the length is 4. That means we have 4 values in each group, and we have 3 groups. So totally we have 12 values. I run this code, and we can check the data. And our new data now has a new column offset. Now we're going to create the plot. We use the code ggplot. The data we use is data. And we use the code AES. The x-axis is treatment. The y-axis is response. We select the color by treatment. We want to show the observation as a point. So we use the code geo_point to plot the point. And then we create the overall mean line. That means this grand mean. We use the code geo_line. This code is used to create horizontal line. We use the y-intercept, and that is the mean of response. The color we select here is orange. It is the size and the lifetime of the line. After that, we need to add the code to plot residuals. We use the code geo_segment. To make segment, we need x begin, x end, y begin, and y end. The x begin is the treatment, but we need to convert the treatment into the numeric. Then we plus offset to create the space between the residual lines. The x end, we use the same as the x begin because we want to have the vertical line. For y begin, that is a response, but y end, that is the mean of the response. That means the grand mean here. After that, we will add the legend. We use the code scale_color manual. We have 3 groups for treatment A, B, and C, and we also want to include the residual. We set the color for them. You also can label for the x-axis, that is treatment, and the y-axis is response. We select the background is black and white. And these are the code to select the font size for the axis title, axis text, lesson title, and lesson text. Now we can run the code. But before we run the code, I want to delete the graph to make sure that we get the graph after we run the code. So after we run the code, we get a very beautiful graph. If you want to export this graph, you can use the code ggsave, and then you name for the figure. You can set the scale that normally we set 1, the width and the height of the figure. The unit is centimeter, and you also can set the resolution for the figure. You should have the path to the folder you want to export the figure to. That's all for today. I hope the video is useful for you. Thank you.